Greetings, greetings, greetings. You are now tuned in to 13 Signs Astrology YouTube channel. And I'm back, your master of ceremony. For those of you that don't know, my name is Imhotep, L, that is. On this particular episode, what I'm going to be talking about is what's been going on with me in the past, what, events have been playing out in my life in the background, behind the scenes. I've been behind the scenes for a few months now. People have been emailing me with rumors saying I'm locked up and I'm dead or I was in jail or X, Y, and Z. Nothing like that happened. Thankfully, the ancestors put their spirit of protection around me. Past couple of months, definitely. Been very, very protected. Been going through a lot of things, though. A lot of transitions, a lot of movement, and things of that nature. So that's what I'm going to kind of try to address on this particular episode. But what I want to really theme this episode around, the summer solstice. Because as of right now, today, it is June the 17th, 2016. As you guys know, the summer solstice is coming up. And I myself am going to be partaking in a summer solstice ritual. Actually, it's already started. And I know you're like, well, it's not really summer yet. Why are you starting the summer solstice ritual? And that's because it's kind of like I was doing a spring equinox ritual. And the spring equinox ritual led into this particular summer solstice ritual. So it's all kind of working together. Actually, this thing started really with the fall when I left YouTube. I think my last YouTube video was on October the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. That was my last YouTube video or whatnot. So once I left YouTube, I kind of like went through a lot of transitions to kind of like refine myself and to just redefine who I am, spiritually and internally. To kind of just look at myself and the images that I put out there to the public and to the world, and to kind of just revamp that, and to kind of just revisit a lot of things, and to kind of just see, I guess, from more of a spectator's perspective, how I'm looking to the world. Because it's a lot. People don't realize it's a lot to put videos out there like that, especially when you got, millions of people possibly watching your videos. Thousands and millions of people watching your videos. It's a lot to just put your face out there, and like the backlash that you get from your family, the persecution that you get from the government, the persecution that you get from the law enforcement authorities and stuff like that. It's intense. It's really intense. So it takes a real live man. Like, it takes a real, if you want to say a real nigga, just to keep it all the way gutter with you, like keep it all the way 100 with you. It takes a real nigga to do some shit like this, especially to be in this type of skin. Like, I'm not a Caucasian, not no Chinese guy or something like that. Like, I'm a nigga from the hills of North America, making videos talking about the call, Aleister Crowley, talking about how basically all of these religions got their information from the occult, and people hate that. So much so that they like make it a point of extorting me and making a point of sabotaging me, and it's like, a task force of people, and whether be they law enforcement, or be they some form of a men in black, or whatever the case may be, to make it a point to, to try to keep me isolated, if you will, to try to keep me in a position to where they can control me. But I'm a person, I can't be contained. Energy cannot be contained. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just changes form. That's what you guys don't realize. So, like, you're never going to contain me. You don't scare me with your tactics and all of that type of stuff. So let me get to the real live meat, of what's been going on or whatever. So, yeah, the movement, and everything, as far as the videos, everything is still going on. As far as the website, I got to kind of leave that alone. I'm finding out with the website that, like, man, it's all kind of shit going on with the website, yo. Like, I mean, basically, it's kind of like with the website, it's like real estate, right? Because, like, I don't run ads, on my YouTube videos or whatever. So, with these, Ponzi scheme stock market type of cats have done is that they've tied in all these different real estate properties and rental properties through different names and titles that I name my different videos. They've tied in media stories, different things like that through my videos. And they've used, even my web host was HostGator, right? They've used HostGator to kind of start brokering and auctioning off options on different names of titles that I call my videos, because they look at each video like a property, which it really is according to the law. Each video is a property. And I'm a sovereign being, so when you're a sovereign being, and you can't just call a lawyer to protect you. They oath with the barristers over in London. They oath with the Bar Association, which goes back to the barristers. You know, the robber barons is what I call them. These guys, they gonna protect you. So I don't have no lawyer, no manager, nothing like that. I have support, you know, family support. Like, you know, we like the mob, the Starseed mob or something like that. And I have support. You know, I'm connected with different rappers, like shout out to Future, different people like that have helped me to understand this game. But I'm saying, like, as far as like calling some big O'Connor, Chani and Levy type lawyer, I don't have no lawyer, no Jewish lawyer that's gonna come defend me, or no Italian lawyer that's gonna come defend me. So I have to like learn things on my own. I have to be a power of attorney. In fact, is actually what I am. You know, so what happened is that they've blocked me from being able to process payments because of the fact that there's so much equity that has built up in my channel and my files and my YouTube videos and things of that nature that they can't pay me my money. They owe me a lot of money. They can't pay me my money. So every time I pay, it just builds up more equity. So my host partook in a conspiracy with some politicians to block me from, and they built what's called a black hole in my computers and my phones and all my devices, the CIA and the FBI, whoever is behind this or whatever, but they built this thing called a black hole. And I believe they went to this group of extraterrestrials to actually get information on how to do it. And they built a black hole to where my whole, like, what I see on the internet, everything that I see is like another version of the internet. Like, they got a Imhotep type internet. And when they want to block me from seeing certain windows or stop me from doing this or stop me from doing that, they shut me off. They block me. So I've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, like signing off on my videos and, you know, proving that, doing my acceptance for value. You know, I'm in the acceptance for value program. You know, and I've been working with a lot of different politicians. I'm not going to name them. Some of them are cool and they've been helping me. So, I mean, I do have some support, you know, as far as helping me to get my message across in the political arena. Because, like, they'll try to prove you and say you incompetent and you crazy. I mean, I got niggas in my family that's, like, working with the shape-shifting reptilian politicians that just feed off of people's energy. And they saying, like, yeah, this guy's incompetent, he's mental, you know, he's up here talking about these conspiracy theories. And we got to shut this channel down, you know, or we got to take over control, take over power of attorney. Like, my channel is kind of like a will. Like, I can will you, you know what I'm saying, knowledge and information, which is way more priceless than money. So they want to take control of my will. Like, this is my estate. You know, luckily YouTube, shout out to the CEO of YouTube. I'm in contact with her. She's cool, you know, and she's been trying to help out, you know, a particular lady at YouTube. I believe she's the CEO or whatever. I'm not going to say her name here, but high up executive in YouTube, and, you know, a couple different artists and things of that nature helped me to get in contact with her. So you know, like, she's, you know, like, trying to help me to fight to stay on YouTube. So then you wonder, well, why didn't you shut your YouTube channel down? Because the CEO of YouTube, she ain't on that shit. She's, you know, she's keeping it 100. She's a thoroughbred. So what I'm just doing is that, like, you know, like, I have a body of work and a body of, like, videos and things that I've done. Like, I've done videos all over this country almost. So what I'm doing is just to get to the meat of everything is that I started out, I went back to my place of, I guess you could say, the true birth. I don't want to say where I was born at, but the true birth, where my mother delivered me at. Because, you know, you get into sovereignty, when you get delivered, this is, you deliver commerce or goods. So when they say that the mother's going to deliver the baby, basically when you say that you're delivered, this is like making you into a form of a piece of property or a slave. So I call my birth record the true birth. The true birth. Keep in mind, and my true birth originates in not the state of Ohio, but Ohio State. See, Ohio State is sovereign. The state of Ohio is a corporate fiction. So I don't identify with them. And they gave me hell when I was out there. And I just want to say that, like, you know, to the state of Ohio, like, don't appreciate what you did to me out there. You didn't show respect to the king. I'm just going to say it like that. You didn't show respect to the king. But that's neither here nor there or whatever. I mean, I had supporters, don't get me wrong, and people that helped, but the state as a whole, my consensus is that you didn't show me respect. You made fake security agreements with me, and these security agreements were designed to extort me. You know, and there's some real people and some real government people in Ohio, but they can't watch over everybody. I'm talking about like certain mayors in certain cities. I'm not going to name these cities, you know, because cities are corporate fictions, but you didn't respect the king, and the worst is yet to come for these particular cities that did what they did to me and my mother and my family in Ohio, you know, and extorting my channel the way you did, and all these properties and things that you set up working with these niggas in my family, because that's what you were doing, working with these niggas in my family, and you took mortgages off my YouTube channel and opened up businesses. You making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of my will and my estate that I hold the deeds to, yet you don't want to pay me. But the worst is yet to come, though, for those particular individuals that don't want to pay homage. I'm just keeping it real. So I was out there, you know, chilling out, you know, hometown or whatever. I saw some of my people, they kept it real. A lot of people kept it 100. I ain't gonna lie, I mean, a lot of people, you know, my certain brothers and stuff like that out there, they thorough, you know, they kept it real, you know. So shout out to my blood brother even. You know, he kept it real with me. You know, we kicked it or whatever the case may be. A couple other family members. Not gonna say any names or whatever. So some people kept it real and everything like that, but it just wasn't what I thought it was gonna be. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, but I remember in the Bible it says that a prophet is always rejected in his home. You may say, now you calling yourself a prophet? Well, I'm talking about y'all made profit off of me. See, the prophets wasn't broke. Jesus wasn't broke. Moses wasn't broke. Muhammad wasn't broke. Look at their cattle and their livestock and their estate and what they had control over. You know, like, you supposed to be the child of nature. Nature ain't broke. Nature is abundant. So yeah, they call themselves prophets in two ways. Having the gift of prophecy, being able to predict things, and I predicted many things that you're seeing coming on the news right now. All kind of stuff. Like, this is not a prophecy, but even the name of my host, I'm just gonna say it, was for 13standardstrategy.com, was Host Gator. And you read the story about this alligator that put this little boy and came out of 6 inches of water and grabbed and ate this little boy up. And the boy was like a toddler, like 3 or 4 years old. How old is my website? Isn't my website about 2 or 3 years old? About 3 years old? So what is that story talking about? See, this is the media using these different names as stock options and then trading them on television. That's what they do. And they hate me because I expose it. They can't stand it, the fact that I just will say it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I got many secrets, many things that I know. I mean, I'm actually getting initiated into a new occult order. Shout out to those people that are helping me with that initiation, by the way. So it's many things that I won't tell you. I'm going to keep it all the way real, but I'm going to tell you a lot. So you got to imagine the stuff that I can tell you in person if you ever come meet me. And that's what I'm going to talk about towards the end of this video, like how people like how I'm going to get the services and how I'm going to get the readings. Like 13 Signs Astrology, not .com, 13 Signs Astrology, period. We leaving all of that, man. We about to be 100% sovereign on the land. We doing a land claim. And it's like, if you want to meet me and you want to get services from me, like, I ain't using no cell phones and all of that bullshit. Like, all of that's going out. It's like, if you want to support the movement, I'll leave a link and you can just leave a donation or something like that. If you really want to read it from me, you got to come meet me where I'm at. Or maybe you'll see me on my ritual. Like, I'm going to let you know the places I'm going to be going on my ritual. Some of them. So I don't want to let the shapeshifters know everything that I'm doing. I'm not going to let you know the destination where I'm going to end up at, but at the end of the day, you got to come meet me. You got to come to me. I mean, we can set it up or whatever through the emails. I'm still checking emails and stuff like that, but we leaving this stuff behind, this internet stuff behind, because that's just a way for them to extort us through these cell phones, Verizon Wireless. They was extorting me. Like, these companies, I'm talking about major money, man. Like, you may take it for granted, but I'm just the guy that talks about aliens and things of that nature, and I got over 1 million clicks on my channel. That's worth something, each click, because I don't run ads. So basically what happens is that each click turns into like equity, building up like a stock. You see, and each video, each name can be an option that can be traded and used. So people see that, and it's, you know, it's lucrative for a lot of people. A lot of people have extorted me, and the thing is that I'm a sovereign. Like, I don't have no ID or none of that shit. Like, it's real deal, thorough sovereign. Not bragging about it or nothing like that, because I know it's gonna bring more negative attention by me telling you this. But I'm willing to put myself out there like that, because I mean, I got the disciples out there, you know, that'll protect me, that watch over me. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm from the hood and things of that nature, but I'm not no. I'll just say it like this, because I ain't trying to like really talk too much about this, but I'm not the guy that puts in the work. But we got people out there that put in that work, for people that take from us. We have what's called the regulators. That's what they call it. Remember Warren G, you know, Nate Dogg made that song called The Regulators? Shout out to the regulators. You know who you are. I ain't got to say nothing else. So we as Moors, as sovereign Moors and Amorites, in this Amorite Moorish movement or whatever you want to call it, we have protection, if you will. You know, we have the Gestapo. You know, we have that. But I'm not the one to do all that. I'm just, you know, the guy that teaches you and drops information freely, because it's a prophecy that has to be fulfilled. It was said by Aleister Crowley and many other people that even in Jesus' time, that it was going to be a group of people of Jesus that comes back, but it was going to be, this Jesus was going to be a group. And I believe that this group was the Starseeds. And this group was going to come back and bring you all the secrets, all the call information, stuff that they talking about in these lodges and all of that, and just going to drop it on you. And that's what's happening now. You know, like I had teachers and stuff like that, and they dropped it on me, and I've named the teachers. I'm not going to name them over and over again. They dropped it on me, so I'm just passing it on, you know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on or whatever. So basically what I'm doing for my summer solstice rituals, I started out back home, and I just wanted to kind of retrace my past lives. When I say past lives, not my past lives, my astral past lives, because I've retraced a lot of those, but my past lives here in this body. Man, I've done so much in this body. There's so much I can just share with you guys that I've experienced. Like I know what it's like to feel hundreds of thousands of dollars. I know what it's like to sleep on the streets. I know what it's like to sleep in a jail cell. I've experienced increments of different experiences so much, man. So much. I know what it's like to rob somebody. Yeah, I know what it's like to donate thousands of dollars to someone. I know what it's like to give of yourself for free. You know, I've walked in so many different paths in this life and gave so many people so much. They have experienced and done people bad too at the same time. And done some people so bad, and I want to apologize to the people that I've done bad, because like even since I've had this channel, like I've had people that have been here to help me and support me, and I'm so paranoid because I'm up here worrying about what the Adjustment Bureau doing in the CIA and the FBI. I'm like, you working for the CIA and the FBI? And I've ran off some sincere people, I believe, because of that, screening people and stuff like that. But now I ain't even on that no more. I'm so like elevated right now that I'll teach the FBI. If you want to book a reading with me and you in the FBI, you want to know and get an interview from me, I'll talk to you, but you got to come in person. If you're police and you want to get an interview from me, I'll talk to you, but you got to come in person, man. Like, I don't care who you, if you a street hood nigga that done murked about 1,000 people, or if they call you a terrorist, I'll talk to you, but you got to come in person. Like, I'll sit down with anybody. They talking about this ISIS stuff. They lying about this ISIS stuff. They're just scared of guys that's sovereign, that know they stuff, like this shooting that went down in Orlando. That's about a particular cat. You guys know who it is. That's a cover, a crisis story about somebody that you know. I'm not going to say who it is on here. That's what I know the secrets, but I can't tell everything on the internet through the megabytes and the megabits and the terabytes. You know, I can't give you all the information. But that's somebody that you know. And I know I'm just jumping around here, but I'm just excited to be back. So just, you know, we just chopping it up. But yeah, man, I've seen so much, man, and have experienced so much, and we just totally going offline now, man. Like, everything is offline. Like, my Facebook, you want to hook up with me through there, you can get a read with me through there. Send me a Facebook message. I'm Imhotep L on Facebook. Don't forget the L. Imhotep EL, RAIMHOTEPEL. I am that. You know, and I check my Facebook and emails a couple times a week. So if you send me something, you're trying to get a reading, or you send me a payment, it might take you a month to actually set the appointment. I'm just keeping it real because I'm busy. I got people in real life that I'm meeting now. I'm doing real life business and commerce. Actually, I'm in Lexington, Kentucky right now, and I'm setting up some things here. You know, so like I'm letting you know where I'm at and everything like that. So that's where I'm located at right now. And I'm just retracing my past lives. I actually did some videos here. My first few videos on the channel, that's where I was at. I was in Lexington, Kentucky at the time or whatever when I first did those videos. And I'm back here, you know, setting up some business and things of that nature, helping some people out. So that's what I'm on right now. And what I'm doing for this summer solstice ritual, as you guys can see, you know, I got the beard or whatever, like, it's all natural or whatever. I'm just living in nature right now, like, just to keep it real with you. Some people call that homeless or whatever the case may be, but I don't consider it that. You know, like, I'm not homeless as long as I got a body. My body is my temple, and that's my home. As long as I have a physical body, I'm not homeless. You know, but at the same time, for the lack of a better word, I guess you could say I am homeless. I don't have a physical abode, you know, right now, even though I have many properties that are tied into my name, but these niggas don't want to come up off the money and things of that nature, so we just working on some things. And we're gonna get it straight. You know, I say by August, things will work itself out, but I'm not saying that so you can send me any money or anything like that, because I'm good. Like, I mean, as far as like financially, you know, I have things that I'm working on and working towards or whatever. So whatever you do for Thirsty Sounds Astrology channel, you know, just do it out your heart. Like, I make these videos out of my heart. It's been a while since I made a video, but I got 500 of them for you to chew up on and chop it up on. You know, so I make these out of my heart. So when you give us funds and finance, you're doing it from your heart, man. At the end of the day, like, you know, like, I mean, I'm going to do my best to fulfill the agreements, you know, and the contracts that are made. But at the end of the day, man, it's just from the heart, because I'm a busy guy and I'm a one-man show, and you got to, like, just understand that. It's just like when Dr. York was writing all these books and hundreds of books. I mean, I used to send money to Dr. York, and it would take me 6 months to get a book. I used to send money to, like, Farrakhan and them and order and stuff, and it take me 6 months to get my stuff. You know, sometimes I might not even get it, but I did what I did and gave the money because I believed in what. As long as I saw that he was productive and progressing and getting somewhere, that's all I cared about. And that's where I'm at. And people, they knock me and they say, well, that's not right. But I'm like, you go give your money to the dope boy, and just for a 2-hour high, you go give your money to the pastor, and don't expect nothing back. You say, well, you shouldn't be asking for, it's wrong to give out charity, and you should always give somebody something. No, it's not. Because you give out money all the time to these different entities. You don't say nothing to them. You go waste money at the movie theater and stuff like that with very little in return, or just a 2-hour high watching a movie, but then you have a problem. I got 500 videos. Shouldn't have no problem with receiving funds and finance or whatever. So, but the channel didn't get shut down because we're broke. We're not. We still have assets, and the FBI knows that in order to be a sovereign, you have to have assets. And I have assets, plenty of assets up in Ohio. That's why with the Acceptance for Value program, I just use my assets, which is the stuff, when y'all don't pay me money, I don't care, I accept it for value. Whatever money you owe me, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just going to accept it for value and use it as my own credit and collateral to get more money. Because money is nothing but debt. So when I need money, I just go get money. That's how it works. I can break down to you guys how to do that when I meet you guys, but I can break down my sovereignty program or whatever and make it real for you, but I'm not going to go into all of that here. But that's what my summer solstice ritual is about, is to, like, really go to the next level with this sovereignty thing. I've been completely sovereign for like 2 years now, actually. And I've had times where I've had a roof over my head and other times where I didn't. But it ain't going to stop me, you know, from doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing regardless or whatever. So that's just how it is. So yeah, I think that's going to about do it for me. I'm on the summer solstice ritual. I'm going to end up in cities in the southern and western areas of the country. That's all I'll say for right now. Right now, I told you where I'm at. How long I'm going to be here, I don't know. So if you book a reading, or if you're close by in this area and you want to get a reading or something like that for me, send me an email. If you send me an email, I can definitely guarantee that I'll get back to you on the email within. Right now, I'm not that crowded on email, so I'll get back to you on the email within a few days or whatever. But, you know, for people that just want to set up a reading, and you saying, well, how much is it to set up a reading with you? Just to be honest with you, if you're going to come meet me in person, you know, like, I'm keeping the prices the same, $50 and up. Send me $50, get the reading, you got to come to me, though. I'm not doing no more stuff on the internet. I'm tired of being distorted. Tired. I'm not doing anything else on the internet. You can come meet me in person. You know, you send me an email, I'll let you know exactly where I'm at. I'm keeping it all the way 100 with you. So, in the summer solstice ritual, what's interesting about it is, I didn't tell you the interesting part. What is interesting about it is that I'm going to be walking. Like I literally walked from where I was born, which is up in Ohio, to where I'm at now. I walked here. So I'm going to be like walking throughout the country. So it's going to take me a while to get there. This summer solstice ritual will go into the fall. It's going to take me a while to get to my destination. I'm going to end up somewhere really sacred. To keep in mind, I'm going to actually end up where. Remember I said that Ohio State is sovereign? I'll give you a hint on where I'm going to end up at for those of you that know about sovereignty deeply. You know about the state. Ohio State is sovereign. However, each sovereign state can still have allegiance or tied to another land. Because when you deal with land, there's different levels to land. You know, like the deeds, the master deeds may be held, for instance, in one state. The master deeds for one state may be held in another state. So where I'm going to end up at in my ritual is going to be the state that holds the deeds for all the property and all the land of Ohio. See, I know who holds y'all property out there. Ohio is the state. Ohio State is sovereign, don't get me wrong, but it's another state that holds y'all property. That's where I'm going to end up at. So for those of you that know who holds the state of Ohio's land claims and their deeds, you know where I'm going to end up at. If you don't, then you just don't know. You know, but I'll hit you on the more. I just want to let everybody know I'm alright. Thank you for all the emails and the support, man. People have been wanting to see my face. Everything is fine. I'm okay. I'm eating every day. I'm not locked up. I'm here. You don't see no cuffs on me. There's no guy next to me. I'm not faking it. You know, I want to show you where I'm at or whatever. Like, I'm out here free and chilling. There's no PO officer or parole officer sitting next to me. Like, you got to shut this video down and go back in. I'm not on furlough. I'm free. I'm moving. I'm breathing. I'm meditating, and everything is 100% kosher. Everything is great. Life is great. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really been able to get into my meditating and my diet and things of that nature the way I want to. I'm still, you know, eating a pretty clean diet. I ain't eating no swine or nothing like that. You know, but I've had some fish. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I've ate some fish. Just let you know what's going on with me in case somebody see me out like, yeah, you said you was a vegetarian or whatever. Well, yeah, I kind of digressed. I've been eating fish lately. Just to keep it real with you, I'm in different cities and it's not a lot to eat. And brother don't feel like fasting when he walking. Just to keep it real with you. And I got to make sure I keep on some weight. You know, I mean, I'm still pretty, you know, I got the weight on me. I'm not like totally skinny, you know, or anything like that. But just want to make sure I keep that on or whatever. So it's been, you know, it's been cool. Everything, life is great, man. I can't complain. Imhotep is fine. So I know it's been, you know, a long video or whatever, and I really thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to come out with another one tomorrow to be a more focused video, focused on a particular topic that I want to talk about. Hopefully it'll come out tomorrow or in a few days or something like that. I don't know. But until my next video, I thank you guys for listening. I thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for supporting the Starseed movement. Until we meet again, good vibes. Namaste.